Enjoy astonishing 360 degrees views of the Palm, the Arabian Gulf and the Dubai skyline by visiting the view at the Palm. Towering 240 meters above the world-famous Palm Jumeirah, this public observation deck offers visitors a chance to experience the island like never before. To reach the view at the Palm using the Dubai Metro, take the Red Line to Al Khail Metro Station. From there, you can either take a taxi directly to the view at the Palm or transfer to the Palm Jumeirah monorail at Palm Gateway Station. The monorail will take you to Nakheel Mall, which is adjacent to the Palm Tower where the view is located. We have made a video as how to reach the view at the Palm by monorail. The link will be in the description.
Mantap ya. Where can I go? The view?
The view? Go straight until the end.
Yeah.
Turn right until the end. You will find the elevator.
Okay.
Go to rooftop.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. The 2 tickets for 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So just one thing, you will have to leave the backpacks there in the lockers, please, and after that...
I can take the service stick up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but the big backpacks...
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't have the ticket. Can I buy and go the same time?
Yeah.
By there, yeah.
Okay, so where do I keep my backpack?
This way, please.
Okay, thank you.
Upside, you will see some steps. Try to step on.
Yeah.
In 2001, construction began. The first feature, the outer break wall. The break wall stretches 5.3 kilometers east to west and 5 kilometers north to south. The internal palm shape stretches 3.9 kilometers east to west and 4 kilometers north to south.
Step on the
The
steps.
break wall runs 11 kilometers and protects the inner elements of the man-made island.
So that's the way how they build the island. They start building the break wall to protect the island from the waves and all the different. You will see some steps.
Inside water depth is 20 meters, while outside of the break wall, the water depth is 30 meters.
So after adding the runs, they will descend in the same way as you see. So please. So you can step on the next one.
Yeah, there you go.
7 million tons of rock was used as the foundations. 120 million tons of sand was brought from the ocean to build the 17 fronds in the shape of a palm.
I got step.
1,500 villas, 2,500 apartments, with over 78,000 people who live on the palm. Over 1 million tourists and residents visit the palm each year. The palm is home to 27 hotels, including the stunning Atlantis the Palm. Tourist destinations such as the view at the palm. Nakil Marinas. Dubai with a 300-meter bridge. This bridge transports over 100,000 cars daily. That is over 1 billion cars a year. The Palm monorail runs the length of the Palm, featured with 5 stations connecting key destinations. The Palm Fountain, dancing and dazzling as the evening entertainment. The Palm opened in 2006 with a spectacular fireworks display.
Thank you so much, everyone. Let's move to the next one.
Please make your way into the cinema to learn about the idea.
Line of the Gulf to a dazzling symbol of imagination and architectural ingenuity. This is the Palm Jumeirah. The iconic island was born from a vision to create an unforgettable masterpiece that would showcase the spirit of human possibility and transform the emirate into a buzzing metropolis and a global tourist destination.
More beaches.
The redesign included a 1.4-kilometer bridge connecting the Dubai mainland to the island. The shape then began to resemble a palm tree, a true Dubai icon. Nearly 100 million cubic meters of sand from the bottom of the sea and 7 million tons of rock from nearby mountains in the northern Emirates were carefully positioned using GPS technology and satellite images from space to create one of the most recognizable icons of Dubai. Constructed in less than 6 years, from 2001 to 2006, the first of its kind man-made island is a monumental feat of engineering and modern technology. It is one of the few islands in the world that can be viewed from space with the naked eye. Today, we welcome you to experience a pioneering symbol of Dubai's transformation into one of the world's most exciting cities. Designed to inspire wonder, this unforgettable, iconic, and awe-inspiring journey brings the story of Palm Jumeirah to life for the first time.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.